guys, welcome back to Bikini Nation. I hope you're all been doing really well wherever you are in the world and are going after your life goals because life is too short not to. So on the weekend, I made a last minute decision to head over to Melbourne to watch the 2022 Australia Pro Bikini Show. So I packed my bags, hopped on a plane to check out what is one of the biggest pro shows in Australia. Because let's face it, there isn't too many at all. And thank God I did, because not only was I super impressed by the Aussie pros, but I was actually blown away by the amateurs. These amateur competitors are so good. I cannot wait to see what the future unfolds for them. Australia really doesn't give out many pro cards each year as compared to the US, but there were so many amazing competitors who definitely have the potential to grab that ever elusive pro card. So whilst we're on the amateurs, let's jump straight into the competitors so you guys at home can see for yourself what I'm talking about. So the amateur overall competition came down to 4 competitors. Now, first of all, I want to say a huge congratulations to your amateur overall winner and newest pro in Callista McKenzie. Now, Callista really brought it to this show. You can see how incredible her physique already is, how much muscle mass she already has developed, especially in that lower body. Her leg and glute development really stood out for me. She's a taller competitor, and let me tell you, after she won her pro card, she entered the Australia Pro show later that night and really made a statement, but I'll get into that a little bit later on. But what I really want to highlight to you guys is just how good these amateurs really were. When Taylor Sheen stepped onto that stage, I had no idea who she was, but her physique was absolutely insane. She really stood out to me and had this amazing V-taper, which in many ways reminded me of a younger Francesca Stoico. Her physique just flowed so beautifully from her shoulders down to her lats and just popped when it hit her hips and glutes. An amazing physique. I have no doubt that this girl will one day be a pro bikini competitor if she sticks with it. She won her novice class and her opens class. Not too bad for a newbie, hey? Now, someone else who really caught my attention was the beautiful Chloe Spring, who also won her novice and open class. Like, seriously, how are these girls only novices? They look absolutely nuts already. What I loved about Chloe was the elegant balance to her body. She has muscle in all the right places. She really caught your attention on stage. She nailed that conditioning. She had such an incredible front pose. I think Chloe has an incredible potential. Once her glutes develop a tad more and she polishes up her posing, she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. She has all the tools to become a pro, and let me tell you, I'm a big fan of hers already. She has also just launched a YouTube channel called Chloe Spring, so go and check it out and give it some love. Now, the final competitor out of this amazing top 4 overall lineup was Laura Young. The first thing which jumped out to me with Laura was her delts, her abs, and that tiny waist and X-frame. Honestly, how good are these amazing amateur competitors? I know I'm repeating myself, but Laura is just another one which has all the potential in the world to go well in this sport. Now, there is one more amateur which I want to mention before we get on to the pros, and although she didn't make it to the overall top 4s, boy oh boy did she look absolutely incredible. And I actually thought after watching all the competitors she would have been the first or second pick to get that pro card. That is Taya Picavanchi. Now, I don't know what else to say about this girl. She has an absolutely incredible taper. She has great balance, a teeny tiny waist. She nailed her conditioning. But in my own opinion, I honestly thought her stage presence and posing was that of a pro level competitor. I don't know who her posing coach is, but her and Taya definitely killed it. She just owned that stage and had so much poise and grace. This girl will become a pro, mark my words. I honestly think if she continues to develop her delts, lats, and upper glutes to accentuate that V-taper even more, she will be unstoppable. Now guys, all these amateurs are just at the beginning of their careers. They are all such lovely people and amazing competitors. If you like what you see, go and give them some support. Follow their Insta pages, check out their YouTube channels. You will not be disappointed, and follow their journey with them. So now let's get on to that pro show. Now it wasn't the deepest lineup because let's face it, there actually isn't that many IFBB bikini pros here in Australia. If anything, I would even say that the WBFF is bigger here in Australia for bikini than the IFBB. But I was still super impressed with what I saw. Now, the winner for this pro show, who is now and also Olympia qualified, was Alexandra Banda. Let me tell you, as soon as this girl walked out on stage, you knew she would be taking out this show. Her shape is absolutely crazy. I don't even think the photos give her justice. Her silhouette in that front pose was just beautiful. Alexandra also just has an insane structure. She has that great taper, a small waist and bang, that glute pop off her hips. I really hope Alexandra heads over to the US circuit because I really think she could do some damage and needs to get in front of those IFBB head judges. She has so much potential, and I would just love to see her lining up against those best competitors in the world. It is really the only way you can make it in this sport. Shanaji Chico came in second place behind Alexandra. She is another top Aussie competitor, as you can see up on the screen there. She had a really polished routine and overall package that stands out on stage. Something else that also caught my attention about Shanae was her great amount of muscle mass overall, from her upper body through to her lower body, which creates a really nice look for bikini. Now for that third position, I've already mentioned her in this video, Callista McKenzie. Yes, that is right. Moments before stepping on that pro stage, she literally just won her pro card. 5 short minutes after that, she backed it up, making her pro debut and took out third spot in a lineup of incredible athletes. How crazy is that? Seriously, well done, Callista. It is truly a remarkable feat. And it just goes to show the enormous amount of potential she has. And I can't wait to see her develop more as an athlete and compete more in the IFBB Bikini Pro circuit. Now in full sport, I could not mention her in this video because I was so happy for her and was so incredibly impressed by what she brought to the stage. Nicole Tan. Nicole is a shorter competitor coming in at 42 kilos on stage, but you would not know it because she has everything down pat to her sassy and confident stage routine and overall development. I would even go as far as saying she had one of the most well-balanced looks in this lineup and arguably won that rear pose. Nicole turned pro a bit ago now, but has only been able to compete now given due to COVID and all the restrictions that have been in place because of that. This was her pro debut, but is all steam ahead for Nicole now. She wants to be a serious IFBB bikini contender on the world stage, and I truly believe in her. She recently touched down in the US, so she can start her competing journey over there on the big stages against top competitors and in front of head judges, which in my opinion is a super smart move. Her first show is a Girl Power Pro Bikini, which is on this weekend, so watch out for her there. I am honestly so proud and happy some Aussie competitors have made the decision to head over to America to give it a red hot go and show the world that Australia has some serious talent. Also, she does amazing YouTube videos, so go check out her channel, Nicole Tan, if you are into that. I also want to give a big congratulations to Troy Thornton. I've honestly lost count of the number of competitors he has coached to a win or place in this competition for both the pros and amateurs. Pretty impressive if you ask me. And it would not be a show without our girl, IFBB Bikini Pro Jess Johnson, handing out all of the awards to all the bikini competitors. I've told this to Jess numerous times already and she'll probably laugh at this, but get your butt over to the States and start competing. Another pro with phenomenal potential and some of the best abs in the game. Guys, overall, I was so pleased that I decided to head to Melbourne to check out this show and was able to witness the great talent Australia has in both the amateur and pro divisions. Some of these girls are mind-blowing, and if you've not heard of them yet, you certainly will soon. I hope you enjoyed this recap video. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I seriously appreciate you all so much. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, follow my Instagram page, all the good stuff. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Over and out from Bikini Nation.